Triad sports reporter Zach Tucker. Zach, how is HPU faring these days?
Well, it is an exciting time for sports as the tournaments are around the corner and spring seasons are beginning. The High Point University men's basketball team lost to Charleston Southern on Saturday, 76 to 75. Andre Fox and Tyreek Thompson both scored 19 points for the Panthers. High Point's next game will be against Campbell in the Millis Center on Thursday at 7 p.m. The Panthers will then conclude the regular season at home against Gardner-Webb on Saturday at 4 p.m. The Panthers currently sit in 5th place in the Big South. They have an overall record of 14-14, including 8-8 in conference play. Well, after their 6-game winning streak was broken against Campbell on Saturday, the women's basketball team was back in action at Charleston Southern last night. And after a very close finish, the Panthers won the game 64-62. Kayla Keys, with another great game, tallied 16 points, while Kat Harris scored 13, going 5 for 5 from the free throw line. The team looks to create another win streak when they head down to Presbyterian on Saturday for a 2 p.m. tip-off. The Panthers baseball team picked up a 12-11 win in extra innings at Davidson College last night as Spencer Brown singled home the game winner in the 10th inning. The win follows a season-opening series victory over the weekend. HPU split a doubleheader with the New Jersey Institute of Technology on Saturday. They had a commanding opening victory of 11-0, but dropped the evening game 4-2. The Panthers used the long ball on Sunday in a come-from-behind victory over New Jersey Tech with a final score of 6-5. The comeback was led by an impressive display of home runs in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings. The High Point men's lacrosse team dropped its contest last Saturday to the number 3 ranked Maryland Terrapins, 19-5. Michael LeClaire extended his point streak to 44 games with 2 goals on the day. LeClaire's point streak is the nation's second longest. Tim Troutner Jr. had 14 saves. This Saturday, the Panthers are back in action at Burt Stadium as they host the Red Storm of St. John's. Face-off will be at noon. The High Point women's lacrosse team had a 14-7 setback against the Elon Phoenix on Sunday. Darla Poulin had 2 goals and 1 assist, and Erica Parada had 2 goals for the second consecutive game. Next up for the Panthers is a trip to Harrisburg, Virginia, to take on the James Madison University on Saturday at 1 p.m. And the men's and women's track and field team will travel to Winston-Salem on Saturday to take part in the Big South Championship. Last year in the meet, men's track finished 2nd overall, and the women finished in 6th. Top performers to watch for the Panthers include James House and Kanaje Brown. It's been a rough week for the Panthers of HPU, but there's always the next game.
Welcome back to Triad News. I'm Lee Parr.
And I'm Jackie Shi. We welcome our Triad News sports reporter Zach Tucker with the ups and downs of HPU lacrosse. Zach.
Thanks, Lee. Thanks, Jackie. Well, the men's lacrosse team played conference opponent Richmond University this past Saturday, and they lost 12-4. Chris Young scored 2 of High Point's goals, while Griff Caligari and Jason Ashwood each scored 1 goal. High Point looks to get back on track in conference play this Saturday as they travel to Mercer University to take on the Bears. The High Point women's lacrosse team traveled to Philadelphia this past weekend to finish out their non-conference schedule. On Saturday, High Point beat LaSalle 11-5 as freshman Ashley Britton recorded a career-high 5 goals. On Sunday, the Panthers beat Drexel 11-10. Senior Samantha Brown tallied 6 points and has posted at least 3 points in 6 straight contests. Panthers enter conference play with a 6-3 record and look to continue their 6-game win streak at Gardner-Webb on Saturday. Opening draw will be at 1 p.m. The High Point baseball team fell to Elon last night 14-8 at Willard Stadium. Junior Austin Zinti went 3 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored, while senior Josh Green reached base 4 times, going 2 for 3 from the plate. The Panthers are on the road in Durham tonight with a game against North Carolina Central and will host Gardner-Webb in a weekend series at Willard Stadium. And the men's and women's track and field team will be hosting the Burt class meeting this weekend. The men's sprint medley will look to finish what they started in the Raleigh relays as they broke a school record with a time of 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Keaton Case contributed a personal best in the 800 meters for the women. There will be over 30 teams represented in the meet. And the men's and women's golf had the weekend off, but will be back in action next week. The men will finish up their regular season at the East Carolina Intercollegiate, while the women will be playing at the Mimosa Hill Intercollegiate. Well, hopefully baseball gets its game back on track, as the spring season is starting to slip away a little bit, but back to you, Jackie and Lee.
So join Holiday Fears filled downtown High Point last Sunday as the High Point Holiday Festival Parade marched down Main Street.
Floats and other acts helped spread the Christmas spirit. Even Santa's helpers were out handing candy.
Members of the crowd danced in the streets to their favorite Christmas tunes.
And let's not forget about the marching bands. After all, who doesn't love a good marching band? You know I play the drums.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Can you keep me?
I mean it might take a minute. Christmas is a very